Throughout each presentation and written work, Neville Goddard consistently highlighted the extraordinary influence inherent within the human capacity for imagination. But, what truly constitutes imagination? At its core, imagination represents the mind's ability to generate an image or idea of something not immediately perceivable through our five senses. It's our capability to project scenarios, entities, or occurrences that have not yet materialized, are absent, or have transpired in the past. Indeed, the act of recalling is itself a manifestation of imagination. This faculty is present in every individual to different degrees. For some, it manifests as a vibrant and predominant characteristic, while for others, it appears in a more restrained manner. The strength of imagination varies among individuals, facilitating a personal internalization of the world at large. This faculty grants us the opportunity to picture scenarios from diverse perspectives and to mentally navigate through time, including the past and future. Imagination encompasses more than just the mental formation of visuals, it involves the entire spectrum of sensory experiences and emotions. For example, it allows us to evoke not just visual imagery but also auditory, gustatory, olfactory, tactile sensations, and emotional responses. Certain people have a knack for vivid visual imaginations, whereas others excel in summoning sensory experiences or eliciting particular feelings. The capacity to amalgamate these sensory impressions denotes a robust and evolved imagination. Contrary to being an impediment, a cultivated imagination enhances one's creative capabilities and serves as a crucial instrument for transforming one's surroundings and essence. It occupies a central role in existence, going beyond mere fanciful musings. Each of us engages with the power of imagination, whether consciously or unconsciously, in our daily activities. It is present when we organize an event, envisage a journey, devise strategies for work, or look forward to a rendezvous. It is employed in describing an event, giving instructions, crafting a story, or creating a meal. Envisioning an object or scenario and focusing on that mental image can actualize that precise situation in our reality. This capability opens the door to limitless possibilities. Hence, it is imperative to channel our imagination with a positive orientation towards our aspirations to avoid unintentionally bringing about undesirable outcomes in our lives. This oversight is a common error made by many due to a misunderstanding of how to effectively employ the power of imagination. The root of numerous human afflictions, from distress to failure, can often be traced to a misapprehension of imagination's power. Interestingly, it's common for individuals to anticipate negative outcomes over positive ones, and upon encountering failure, to attribute it to fate. However, this viewpoint can be modified, significantly enhancing one's life quality. Grasping and applying imagination aptly for one's own betterment and that of others sets one on a path illuminated with achievement, self-exploration, and happiness. The Christian scriptures, a profound and visionary metaphysical work, also highlight the significance of imagination with passages like Proverbs 23 verse 7, which declares, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he," and Philippians 4, which recommends, "Whatsoever things are true, think on these things." Job 3 verse 25 forebodingly warns, "For the thing I greatly feared has come upon me." Neville elucidated that through the improper use of imagination, one might obsess over a thought without it ever materializing. Conversely, by charging your desired reality with emotion, its manifestation becomes inevitable. The intensity of the emotion dictates the manifestation's pace. Emotions are frequently misinterpreted as simple reactions rather than sources, yet an emotion is not merely a consequence of life's situations, it molds those very situations. What we draw into our lives aligns not with our desires, but with our deeply ingrained beliefs. How often, after a moment of regret, have you wished to alter your mindset? You've noticed that as your circumstances change, your mindset adjusts automatically, mirroring life's fluctuations. Nevertheless, you possess the power to deliberately change your mindset and, by doing so, fundamentally transform your reality. This proactive stance places you at the helm of your destiny. A majority wait for external shifts to adjust internally, but this does not constitute true achievement. Realizing this truth, we become deliberate choosers in the creation garden laid out by the divine. We then select the elements we desire to manifest and intentionally change our perspective on life, as Neville proposed. Every moment presents an opportunity for sowing and reaping. Don't wait for external situations to alter, begin the change by modifying your viewpoint. Many simply reflect life's vicissitudes rather than actively shaping it. Your internal monologue mirrors your mind, in turn, reflects the divine. Without altering your thoughts, their impact remains unchanged, and without changing your actions, your life's conditions will remain static, as they are mere reflections of your mind's internal dynamics. Thus, start practicing the imaginative method Neville called naturalness. He defined it as making the sensation of your wish being fulfilled so inherent that it becomes your constant state. Every being emits its true essence, and you must adopt and manifest that sensation until it becomes indistinguishable from your inherent state. The duration it takes, be it days or months, depends solely on your dedication. Once doubt dissipates and you adopt I am, embodying the essence of your desires, you will naturally evolve into that belief's manifestation. Acquiring something new, like shoes or a hat, initially feels conspicuous until it becomes familiar through usage. Similarly, embracing a new state of consciousness may initially feel awkward. When we ponder how we would feel if our desires were already realized, the unfamiliarity may seem insincere, leading us to abandon this new state of consciousness and revert to our old, familiar issues. Unaware that our consciousness consistently reflects in our external conditions, we might, akin to Lot's wife turning into a pillar of salt, glance back at our issues, becoming mesmerized by them once again, thereby nullifying our dreams, aspirations, or life's ideals. Expanding upon these enlightening principles, it's essential to acknowledge that the domain of imagination is not merely a haven for personal solace but a vibrant workshop where our deepest intentions can materialize. Just as a sculptor removes marble to unveil the statue within, we too must employ the chisel of our focused imagination to sculpt the life we desire. Visualization is not simply idle fantasizing but a deliberate and intentional act similar to an architect drafting plans for a grand structure. Our mind, the fertile terrain where thought seeds are planted, demands careful cultivation. Like a gardener who meticulously tends his garden, eliminating weeds and fostering plants, we must care for the garden of our mind, eradicating negative thoughts and cultivating positive visions. This thorough process ensures that the flora of our inner world flourishes into realities that not only enhance our own existence but also positively impact those around us. Furthermore, the force of belief acts as a powerful catalyst in this transformative process. Belief invokes the very essence of creation. As we align our beliefs with our aspirations, we activate a universal law of attraction that magnetically draws both visible and invisible forces towards the fulfillment of our dreams. Our beliefs serve as the gravitational core, orchestrating the constellations of our life's events and encounters. We must also recognize the crucial role of emotion in this creative orchestra. Emotion charges our visions with energy, akin to wind propelling a ship forward. We need to channel our emotions to imbue our imaginative acts with a sense of immediacy and reality, endowing them with the vital force needed for manifestation. The more intensely we can experience the reality of our desires, the more concretely they will materialize in our lives. The transformative odyssey of imagination is not an isolated venture. By sharing our visions, we broaden the collective consciousness, integrating our aspirations into the tapestry of human potential. This communal envisioning possesses the capacity to mold not only individual fates but also the fate of our society and planet. Embrace the reality of your ambitions without hesitation, doubt, or fear, mirroring the metaphorical stance of Job's wife in the scriptures. With this, dear friends, we conclude today's discourse. We hope you found these reflections valuable. Stay connected with our channel for more updates. We're profoundly thankful for your engagement, and until we meet again, goodbye. Best wishes.